Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Caruso outside. Inside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
First personal foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Caruso outside. Left side, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Holmgren. 4-3. Rebound Boston.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Outside Porzingis. Hits a three-pointer. Porzingis has got 6 points.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. White with it. Guarded now by Williams. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And taking huge strides. Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Now here's Tatum. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. No points so far. To stop the run. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
Dort for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
I mean, just forcing the issue. Drew gets a pair at the line.
That one's no good. Caruso up top. Shoots over White. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
White looking it over. Dort with a steal. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. There's a screen. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Holmgren inside. Boston pulls it in. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tatum. Here we go, one-on-one. White for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Six on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Dort. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort is good for 3. Dort's got 9.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
The kick to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Here's the 3. Outside Holiday. Tries again. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Dort outside. This one for three. The rebound, Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team
To the top seed. Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. White hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Williams with the screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Hartenstein's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. Misses at the rim. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
24.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 3 on the clock. Wallace misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
3.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. What a finish from Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the inside. Here's White. White coming through.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Tatum with a screen. Kick out to Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
1:52 left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Porzingis. White on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gilgeous-Alexander. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
You have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. He drops it from range. Caruso's got 6.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
They set the pick. Pass to Holiday. Here's Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Holiday. That one's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's Dort on the wing. He's got 12. Drains the triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Holmgren inside. Fires it from 18. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly...
The Thunder, 42.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Bring those movies. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. And stolen by Caruso. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And it's Shea hitting the three. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Right side Brown. Down low. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Porzingis sets a screen. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. And stolen by Porzingis.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
That free throw good from Porzingis. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Oklahoma City ball.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Porzingis. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Caruso. The three is up. Boston pulls it in. Left side White. Outside Tatum. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thunder's ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Outside Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. That's what separates him from other star wings.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Holiday. The kick to Tatum. No good. Good work defensively by Caruso. Thunder leading by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Thunder.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams' shot is good.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the three to fall. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. The shot that time not on target. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up for Stan Van Gundy. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Holmgren missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Brown, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And the Thunder in possession here. Following the bucket by Boston. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. With the teardrop. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams up top. Let's go with a 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
White, good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Williams with the screen to the inside. It's stolen by Tatum. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren, defended by Porzingis. And it's Holmgren missing. Celtics lead by 7. To the paint. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, to be honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Left side, Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Driving in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Pass to Porzingis. Down low. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 9. .46 seconds left in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet to see a basket. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Now here's Holiday. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the run. Pushing it up now. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Tatum from long range. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holmgren with the block. And that one's good. Porzingis. Thunder trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And here's Brown for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
The shot by Dort, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Left side Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. The kick to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, once Tatum sees a gap, he is gone. Off and running.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Tatum. And stolen by Williams. Caruso, right side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:12 left in the first half. Inside. Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 11. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now to the middle. Caruso. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. White with a steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Porzingis. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Thunder making a switch here. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the board. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
The open shot, White. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
14.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. To the paint. Hartenstein. Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Holiday from long range. Thunder trail by 14. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Here's White, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Tatum inside. 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. 4-3. Dort grabs the miss. Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Holiday. White with it. 7 points in the game. Out to the wing. Outside Holiday. Here's the three. Another miss by Holiday.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
To the inside. Hartenstein, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Thunder trail by 9. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Hartenstein. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Porzingis. Right side Holiday. Left side Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Dort with a steal. On the break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Dort with great hands there, just looking to pick a pocket or two, and he jumps all over.
White on the wing. Here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. The 3, Porzingis gets the 3 ball to go. Porzingis has got 5.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Dort with it. Now guarded by Brown. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Outside Brown. Left side Tatum. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
There's Tatum with the 3.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Inside. Mix and throwing it down.
The assist.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the left side wing. The 3, Porzingis. The Thunder with the rebound. Caruso with it. Now guarded by White. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Kick out to White. It's kept alive. Dort with a steal. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
That's tipped. Pass to Brown. Misses the layup. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. To take the lead. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston on offense. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they foul intentionally. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The three, Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Williams with the screen. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. And here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. White for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 5. Back to Williams. And stolen by Brown. Here's Porzingis. Running the floor. Porzingis caps off the break.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. Over to the left wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside Tatum. There's the three. He connects. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. To the middle. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. It's Oklahoma City now.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Pass to Porzingis. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. All sorts of time. Holmgren with another miss.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot
Pass to Holmgren. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Knocked loose. Thunder trail by 3. To the inside. And it's Holmgren missing. Brown scanning the floor. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Out of bounds. Thunder ball.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Back to Brown. For 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Porzingis. Tatum inside. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Out left to the wing. And it's Holmgren missing. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso, right side. Back to Holmgren to stop the drought. Great D that time from Porzingis.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And nails the tray. So we see the Celtics get the win here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a 2nd win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. Wembanyama, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. They set the pick. Outside Edwards. Sinks it from distance.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Fox. Vassell outside. It's Barnes on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Down low. The 3 from Wembanyama. McDaniels with the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Great work, Ali. Thanks. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell, right side. From behind the arc. He drops it from range.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Gobert. Picked by Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Fox. And stolen by Edwards. They push it up 4 on 3. Randall can't hit. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 3. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
San Antonio again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 3. .103 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Edwards. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. From deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. See, he doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good. Randall, right side. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And it's Randall with the jam.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
On the wing, Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Randall. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively. Back
to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Randall outside. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Vassell outside. And the 3 off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Randall. Now McDaniels. Back to Randall. To the inside. DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. The 3 from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. And there's a 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Champagnie. For 3. Offensive rebound. In traffic. Wemby goes to work.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Out to the wing. Randall, left side. Back to Gobert. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Vassell outside. Now Barnes. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's got 9.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
The 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Barnes. The 3 from Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Stripped away. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment.
25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
4-3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed for the lead. Rebounded by Champagny.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. Outside McDaniels. Takes a three. Minnesota again missing. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range. Vassell's got 12.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall on the screen. And it's McDaniels off the drive. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Champagny. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Champagny's gotten his second bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
An open look for Reed. And another basket for Minnesota.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Inside. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. The kick out to Edwards. Down low. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Pass to Vassell. Fox outside. Over to the left wing. Spurs need to get one up here. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Reed for 3. Hits the trifecta. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Shot from the inbound. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
The Timberwolves, 40.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Right side Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Champagnie. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Conley looking for an opening. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Castle. And here's Paul. Here's Champagnie. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Champagnie's got 11 points here in the second half. Left side Conley. To end the run. Miller left side. Reed for 3. Rebound San Antonio. To the inside. Wembanyama. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Minnesota with it. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Vassell with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox outside. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Wembanyama. The shot won't fall. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. It's an 18-point game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo to get back on track. Over to the wing. Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Back to Edwards. 52 seconds left in the game. Oh, misses the dunk. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Vassell left side. Here's Castle. Back to Vassell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in. And it's a Spurs ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Vassell. It's Fox with a drive. The three from Barnes. Minnesota with a rebound. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson,